Deranged Airsoft here, Professor speaking, and today we are excited to be showcasing the Fortis grips made by Fortis Manufacturing. You have the short angled Fortis grip here, and then you have the longer version. These we bought on the Revolver app. So here's a patch with Revolver. If you have any type, right now, if you have any type of device that plays or runs Google Play apps, download the Revolver app. There's all types of gun parts that are out there for sale, and that's where we found these grips, these red ones, which we were so excited that we could actually find, because everywhere else that we looked it was all black, and we were really hoping to get some of those special red ones. So we were able to find them, and here they are, and we're so excited about these. First off, quality on these is amazing. They are all aluminum, solid aluminum, and they're very light. We'll try to get a scale here for you and get some weights on these, but they are beautiful, very comfortable, very easy to install. As you can see, they all install with use of rails. So if you have any type of railed hand guard, you're going to be able to install these right on with these already built-in screws and everything. The finish on them is really good. You can see I've kind of installed it on one, on both of these, and there's a little bit of some marking on this one from my rail, but it looks like it's just kind of some grease that's here from tooling on something. But really comfortable. And the short, if you prefer a shorter grip, long for a longer grip, we'll get them on. We also are kind of excited about the gun that we're going to be putting those on, but we'll get to that in a second. So we'll get you a weight on these with our scale here. So we'll start with the long one first. 3.4 ounces, which isn't bad. We have an AFG2 still laying over there. We can get a comparison weight. And then your short grip is right at 2 ounces even on our scale. And then comparing it to a Magpul AFG2, 2.5 ounces. So this one weighs less than your Magpul polymer one. So really lightweight if you're comparing between like your real steel AFG2, which this is made in USA. This is not the PTS version. And then these also made in the USA, Fortis grips. Awesome grips. Hand guard, or not hand guards, but different types of hand grips, angled grips. So they allow you lots of different contours for different hand positioning. You could do like a pinky for thumb over bore if you're like doing that. Some people also try to use like the ring finger in there, and you can see there's a contouring here on the grip, so like your pinky can actually sit right into that spot. They're so versatile. You can really just position your hands in multiples of ways to basically position it on the guard the way you want it to, and the way that is most comfortable for you. They're really amazing. This one too, same thing, kind of holding it somewhat similar to this. If you watched my other video and I showed you my AFG1, Magpul AFG1 that was cut, and then I had an RVG next to it, this is very similar to that, and it's so comfortable to use on your gun. They're just awesome. And you could still do some of that broomstick hold if you wanted to, although Fortis in their original design will actually say that that's not what these are intended for, and I'll kind of show you why in a minute. But really great. So the gun that we're going to showcase these on really isn't on our normal one. If you notice, all of our things have been on the ACR. Today we actually, a good friend of ours, his name is Trauma from Assault Team Flashpoint. We'll post a link to their page. They're in New England, one of the top New England airsoft teams. He has loaned us, or basically, yeah, brought in his FTW, brand new. It's only been through a few games, and this gun is sweet. Just holding it, just looking at it, him showing us the parts to it, I've done some research on them, and it's making me want to buy one. So I'm going to have to do my review on this fast and then get it out here before I buy one myself. But this thing is sweet. And if you haven't heard of the FTWs, you need to check them out, because they are beautiful. Everything on this is very tight, very well made, all up to mil spec, buffer tube, everything, and very sweet gun. And I'm a little jealous, if I'm totally honest. Very awesome gun. So these grips will go on using this is not a metric one here. You need a 9/64 Allen key. just undo the supplied bolts and then attach to your rail here. Oh, and his rail is small on this one. I'm not going to be able to attach it on this one. There's only one little hook. Okay, so we're back. We swapped out this rail segment. So with these grips, they need to have a 3-slot section. So this one obviously wouldn't work because we only have 2 slots here. And these must have a 3-slot section in order to work. So we installed a 3-slot section, and there you can see it on the weapon. And this is how you kind of grip, somewhat like that. Now, Fortis says that this is the way they designed it, is to be more of this method where you're tucking the gun into your shoulder using this type of grip system instead of more of the broom handle where it makes the gun more wobbly up top. With this hold, you have complete control over the top of the gun. A lot of positive control over your muzzle and then axis rotation also. So this is more how it's designed. However, you can manipulate your fingers however you want to. You know, you could still do a pinky hold in there for a more forward grip style pointer, or your middle finger in there. And it really can be set up however you want, but when what's comfortable for you. But a really awesome grip, and this is the longer style. We'll show you the shorter style here. And this is one thing that we noticed too on these is the finish on the inside, you know, kind of rub off on your rails because they're tight into those rail slots. So you'll see it when I take it off. There'll probably be a little bit of some red on the rail section. Couldn't get it to come off here. Might have to stay on the gun. There we go. Yep. So you can see just a little bit of red that's kind of left there, and it's just from the finish that they have on these, but nothing too big. I'm going to put the shorter one on here. Now these, you may ask what's the price on these. I believe if you go on like the Fortis manufacturing main website page, they have the short one listed at like $69, and I think the longer one is at like $75 or something like that. So they're not like, you know, inexpensive at all, but you're getting high quality parts with these. And you know, if you're into real steel shooting along with airsoft, then use the grip that you're going to get most comfortable with and that you're going to be able to use on both weapons. And I would love to have one of these on my gun. So there it is with the short. I'm a bigger fan of the short just because of the grip style. And there you can see kind of how it is on the hand. We'll have some pictures on our Facebook page, just some still shots of the different grip positions, but really nice. And one thing I noticed for me when I was transitioning, when I shoot strong side, this is how I hold. But when I switch to my weak side, I usually stick my hand in here, and this contour made a perfect spot for my index finger of my right hand to go into as I switched over to my left-handed shooting position. So it has so many different ways that you can use it and to be comfortable with it. It's such an awesome grip. So if you have the money, if you want to spend the money, sell a few items. Can't say it enough about these, the Fortis Shift grips. You need to get one. You need to get it on your gun. Get out there and try it. Awesome grip, and we can't say enough about it and how excited we are that we actually were able to get 2 of them. So thanks for watching this video. Please like us on Facebook. Also, a big thanks to Trauma from Assault Team Flashpoint, and also to the team for letting him come and loan us his gun for the night so we could shoot this video. We'll have a link up to their page. Please send them some likes, and we'll see you guys later and hopefully out on the field soon. So you're gonna need 2 of these. I don't know if, do you have another rail that's longer than this one? Because this one only has like 2 notches here, and these are spaced out a little bit farther than that. So that's a little bit of a, yep, even this one just spaced out just far enough. You need like 1 in between the 2.
So you have to have a 3.
Yep.
3 slot.
So we'd have to have like a 3 slot section here. Even this 3 slot would work if we switch these 2 over.
Yeah, let's do it.
Then it would fit